Dremel.
Grimmel's gonna whisper to himself as he walks over to Dell. I knew we should have gone through the goddamn mountains. I don't know why they hate the mountains. I love the mountains. We'll be just fine. Stupid castle. Doesn't give the healing potion.
Okay.
Administer.
Healing potion to Dell is a good idea.
Dal, you awaken.
Okay.
It's over.
What's Dal's response while you're prone onto the ground?
There's an audible gasp, the very loud sort of sucking in of air as if he's been startled awake as the potion works its magic. His hand with the shield is the one that remains, and there is a motion sort of with his shoulder, sort of attempting to right himself and finds no purchase.
You're
And
just
it's-
like me now.
Several seconds of realization before he begins to scream.
Oh,
Loud, guttural, very like throat-ripping screaming.
Dell, there's no time for screaming. You gotta help the other two up. Leave the screaming after.
Dremel, does that end your turn?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a roll. Nobody, specifically Summer, don't say anything. Here we go.
Specifically, don't say anything.
Rolling for Rag. Dal, you're currently prone.
The hearing Gremmel say that there's no time to scream, there is a moment, and he sort of is forced to roll onto his side. The hand holding the shield sort of attempts to flick it free, sort of shaking his arm incessantly to get it off this unnecessary weight. The hand comes up and tries to grab at the symbol of Shantea. And he's gonna crawl on his stomach, unable to get up properly.
All right, you'll be moving at half speed.
And sort of laid in the dirt, muttering quiet prayers. We're gonna do all we can do. And we're going to use our action to use Preserve Life. And we're going to restore... Rag, what is your bloodied value?
9.
We're going to give 9 to Rag. Ithaca, what's your... It's 9, right?
Also 9.
We're going to give 9 to Ithaca.
As you cast the spell Preserve Life to bring up your allies, Rag, you will awaken with a sudden shock. You immediately feel the impact of your broken ribs. Dell, in terror, you discover that the magics that you cast upon Ithaca do not work. Ithaca has passed.
There's a moment as he's muttering these quiet prayers. A blend mostly of very improper Elvish. The sign of a man who doesn't have that well of an education, but knowing some of his sort of ancestral tongue. As he's mumbling these prayers and watching the magic not take hold, eventually the prayers begin to falter. They eventually begin to fade. And once more, it's not this rasping cry like he had screamed when he felt the pain of his arm missing. Instead, his head sort of falls into the dirt, that grated mask burying into the muck and his shoulders begin to tremble, and he begins to weep.
And I think that is where we are going to end today's episode of Curse of Strahd Hardcore.